How's it going, guys? Welcome to Millennial Gamer. I'm your host, James, and welcome back to PlayStation 1 demos. So this is the 42nd demo number 42, but this is episode 40 of this series. I've recorded so many of these now, so many. I'm really proud of this series. I really enjoy it. I hope you do too. It just gives me a chance to just play a whole bunch of random games, like in a random order with no real end game. It's just enjoying the games for what they are, trying to get previews of things I've never played before, like Scars that we played. Yeah, but on this one particularly, we played Metal Gear Solid, and I loved playing that. I just want to play it again. That's all I want to do. I mean, the actual game, the whole game. I might do that in my spare time. I might get the remastered. Who knows? Anyway, let's see what we got left on this. We have got A Bug's Life, which was total false advertising. We have the Net Euros Hall of Fame, which we're going to get to at the end. V2000. Max Power Racing. Oh, Devil Dice is what we played last time, wasn't it? And it was so addictive. Super addictive. I really enjoyed it. Like, really enjoyed it. Okay, so we've got... Let's use our little digits here to count. We've got the Net Euros Hall of Fame, which has got loads of different games on it. Let's... V2000. Max Power Racing. Let's go Max Power Racing on this one. Let's see what's up here. I'm so good at racing games. Anyway, you know how it is. 40 episodes I've recorded of this, though. God, if you do want to check out any of those, there'll probably be a load of them in the description below. Max Power Racing. Press start. Demo. Max Power Racing. Okay, lots of stuff. General options. Okay, all I ask is for a title screen from a demo. That's the least I would like from a demo. Just give me a title screen to work with so I can, ease into the game. Some games just throw you right into the deep end. Cool Borders 3 comes to mind. Oh, it's the world. So we have two playable places. Rolling demo only. Playable level. Demo only. Playable level. Okay. Let's do it. So this is the USA. Monaco. Of course it's Monaco. It's always Monaco. Automatic. Not available. We can only choose... Yeah, we can only choose that one. Although sometimes it, hides them. And you can't really, yeah, these cards are all blacked out. Okay, let's have a look at our car stats, because I totally know what I'm on about. Car stats. Okay, top speed, 156 miles per hour. 0 to 60 in is that 0.5 seconds? In 5 seconds, not 0.5 seconds. I always sound so dumb. Brake HP. Brake health points? Driver type. RWD. Oh, it's a good thing it's an RWD. I don't know if I'd be able to live with if it wasn't an RWD. I don't know what that is. Test track. Not available in demo. Come on. What's MPH? What's K? See, I'm pressing square. Change the thing. I'll stick with MPH because I don't know what that is. Max Power Racing. Is it a magazine? Max Power's a magazine, isn't it? Right? Power! Info games. Okay. Start race. Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I pressed R and it shooed me to the beginning like that. That was weird. Okay. Do I have a brake? Ooh, I'm off-road. Okay, this did not start well. You see, I pressed R1. I'm just trying to figure out the buttons, you see. I just want to know what the brake is so I can get around corners. Okay, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to restart level. Okay, here we go. We're actually going to do better. Instantly, I like the scenery. It's really cool. Ooh, God! Those two smashed. Okay, okay. That's pretty good. Let's not faff about. Let's be pretty good. Let's be pretty good. Ooh. I'm grinding on the wall. I don't want to grind on the wall. Get out of it, you. Stop scratching my whip. Okay, I'm fourth, which isn't terrible for, you know, especially by my standards here. What's the best way to play these games? Is it to take your foot off the accelerator, for lack of a better term? I don't know what their best, like, tactic is. I've got friends that are really good at, like, racing games. I've got friends that are my age that are good at these type of racing games. But for me, oh, God. Ooh, he's ramming me up the butt. And normally I'm into that kind of thing, but not today. Oh, I nearly fell off the edge there. That would have sucked. I have oh, God. That's not an edge. That's like a bit of water. Oh, I am drowning. I am dead. Okay. Sploosh. Amazing. Okay, well, we don't want to go in there. This is a pretty long track. Is it only one track? Is it like it doesn't loop? What am I doing? Come on, if they get rubber banding, I should get rubber banding, right? I'm a rubber band man. I think that's the best tactic for getting around corners. Oh, God. Tilt, tilt, tilt. I think that's the end, right? Yeah. Okay, you get one lap. I did get a new lap record. Terrible. Let's try again. Let's try again. I want to do better. 1 minute and 48. Competition code. I don't need that. That's not a thing I need. Send previously displayed lap times and codes to the following address. There's no address. Oh, there's the address. Okay. Win a Sony widescreen TV, DualShock PlayStation Pack, or one of 6 runner-up prizes. Oh man, I'd love a widescreen TV. That new technology. Powerful cars from the world's top manufacturers. Toyota, Marcos, Renault, Renault, and Peugeot. Trans-global contest. Race at exotic locations. Indonesia, Monaco, USA. That's not exotic. Italy. Customize cars. Maximize the car's performance. Modify downforce. Set gear ratios. Adjust over 20 car characteristics. Another thing. Battle the elements. Face hazardous weather conditions. Fog, rain, snow, and more. Speed, skill, control. Okay. Crash. Speeds of up to 240 kilometers an hour, or whatever. Power slide. And one more thing. Coming winter 1998 from Infro Games. Okay. That's a lot of information to throw at me. Okay, we're back in it, baby. I actually want to do well. Okay. D-pad or analog stick? Oh. Those two, like, I've crashed twice now on my play of this. Come on. Oh, he's overtook me. Oh, God, come on. Rev it up. Come on, I can do better than this. Surely. Of course you can. Stop calling me Shirley. Oh, what am I even doing? What am I even doing? I know it handles terribly, and that's kind of the point. It's meant to handle more like a car rather than... Oh, God. Oh! I have left the ground. Oh, I'm being shunted. I can't even remember if I finished in last place last time. Get T-boned. Okay. We're in third. Somehow, some way, we've ended up in third here. What is going on? I was driving into the ground. Oh, I was third. That's really hard to know where to go at that point. Or maybe it is just for me. Get out of it, you bugger. Right, I've made it to third, somehow. I'll accept this. Oh, I can hear him behind me. Oh my god, I keep leaving the ground. Oh no, he overtook me right at the end. Okay, that's going to do it for that one. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I want to quit, yes. Let's have a look at the preview one and see what that looks like. Okay, so we're back on this screen. Monaco, I think it's only a visual demo, so... Yeah, I'm here to sample from the platter, so I might as well give it a go, you know? It says demo only. This whole thing is a demo, so I don't know what it's on about. Yeah. Okay, so it's at night, which isn't great for us visually. Okay. The environment's a bit boring, to be honest. It's a nothing burger right now. And it being at night is not amazing. I get the atmosphere they're trying to go for here. But, like, it's not exactly visually stimulating, is it? Which is the whole point of video games. To stimulate. Could do with a bit of music as well. It's supposed to be more realistic, though, innit? I feel like this era, the PlayStation 1 era, was sort of... once, at least for a couple of months, ruled by, like, racing games with your Gran Turismos and, like, things like this, you know? I'm more into the novelty stuff, as I've said before. The good thing with games like this is they served as, like, tech demos for, like, newer consoles. So when the PlayStation 2 was released, eventually you got to see it get to push the boundaries of, like, graphics and what a game can look like. Oh, they're in the city now. That's better. I kind of wish it was daytime. That's quite cool. Yeah, you could use racing games because at that point, like, racing game mechanics, especially like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 especially, racing game mechanics had already sort of reached their peak and, like, the gameplay and controls wise. So they just used to use those games. It certainly came across like that, as almost like demos for how good the graphics can look, because they can really push the graphics. They don't have to do human models and things like that, so they can focus on the backgrounds and the environments and the racetracks and stuff. And I always feel like those games were a good sort of benchmark for here's how good your game can look if you want to develop for this console, you know? Let me know your thoughts on that. I could just be talking gibberish. Who knows? I know, I always talk gibberish. But yeah, now it's gone out of the city. Bit bland. Okay. Max Power Racing. If I had to describe it in a singular word, the word would definitely be underwhelming. That's just how I feel. You know how I'm not good at racing games. I reckon if I really sat down, really gave it a go, I'd be all right. But I think part of my barrier, my problem is I have no interest. No interest whatsoever. I'm not really a racing games guy. I'm one of those video game nerds that is like... I'm not even like a nerd. I'm like a video game hippie, almost. I believe games are art. I believe games can be art and have the potential to be art. I don't believe all games are art, because that's ridiculous. Not all movies are art. Not all music is art. That's ridiculous to say that. But I do believe that video games have the potential to be art because they have the potential to tell stories, both either visually or through context, through gameplay. And, like, video games as art is a big important thing to me. And I believe that racing games, especially now in 2024, they add no value to the artistic medium of the world of video games. Did any of that make sense? It makes sense in my head. I know what I'm trying to say. Like, video games are art. They tell stories. And you don't have to tell stories by dialogue and cutscenes and stuff like that. You can visually tell stories. The Binding of Isaac is a really good example of that. It's a visual art piece. It's not telling a story in the same tradition as like cutscenes and all that stuff, but the way the art is presented it's almost like stream of consciousness. It's like a splatter painting. Do you know what I mean? Like Metal Gear Solid's a good form of storytelling art, and so is Final Fantasy VII, and I think you get the message. I think you understand. That's why I don't really play multiplayer games a lot, and never did when I was growing up, mostly because I was alone a lot of the time. But I just don't think that racing games add value to the artistic medium. Unless they're like novelty games. That's why I like them. That's why I like your Crash Team Racings and your Super Mario, your Mario Kart, sorry. That's why I like those games, because they have an artistic flair to them. They have a fun, they're vibrant, they're colourful, they tell stories both visual or just visually. That isn't saying anything. That game isn't saying anything that Gran Turismo isn't already doing better. Yeah, these are sports cars as opposed to the cars that are in Gran Turismo or whatever. I mean, I don't know the difference. I plead ignorance on that. But this game was just a nothing burger, a nothing sandwich. It was cars driving on a track. Great. Not seen that before. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Did you play that one? Do you have a favourite racing game? Try and stick to the sort of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era of racing games, because there are some good ones. Juiced is a good one for the PlayStation 2. I really enjoy that game. But I should do a talk on something like that, like games as art or something like that. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this game? Did you like it? It feels like one of the more bland ones. Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Favorite racing game or anything like that, or anything demo related, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 related, anything you want to do, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to read. Yeah, this is episode 40 of this series, so let's head straight on to episode 50. Anyway, if you enjoy content, classic gaming content like this, then click one of the links in the description below or at the end of this video. But more importantly, remember to always take it easy.